It's Stewart, and instead of doing coffee talk today, we're doing water talk because it's summer and I'm trying to drink a lot more water these days. Hopefully you are too. I want to talk a little bit about the fact that we are not through inflation. I know a lot of us have seen all the great news that inflation's coming down. We're only like 1% away or such of our goal of 2% inflation. And yet the feds went ahead and increased the interest rate or the basis points just recently. And it's been really confusing for people on why this is. And I know I talk a lot about this kind of stuff on a lot of my videos. So if you've been watching, you're probably paying attention to that. But I want to let you guys know that it is one of those, we're in a new era and a new cycle of times, especially when it comes to interest rates. I personally do not believe that we are going to see low interest rates for a very long time, maybe if ever. Not only do we have to get down to that 2% inflation, but we've got to keep it down. And we are seeing a lot of weird economic things happening that are sort of breaking the mold on the economics going on. Like we've never seen high inflation and then we have a really good, jobs market, and the stock market's kind of going back up. Well, it was really volatile last year. Interest rates are going up, even though there's other things going on good. It's just a weird kind of mix of economics that none of us have really ever seen before. But one thing I know to be true is that because of the low inventory we see in the housing market, the interest rates are the only thing to keep from the housing prices to go skyrocketing up. Now, if they lower those interest rates, let's say tomorrow to like 5%, 4.5%, I can assure you that not only would we still see low inventory, we would see inventory go way down, even maybe to worse standards than we had in 2020 and 2021. We would see prices go to double-digit appreciation overnight because there is so much demand for housing. And so I think what's the only thing that's going to really keep our housing appreciation from going totally bonkers is to keep those interest rates kind of high for a while, or higher than we want them to be, because that is the only thing they have to slow that growth down. And we kind of gobbled up a lot of appreciation over the last few years in the low interest rates and all the money flow that was coming in. So I encourage people to understand that, whether we like these interest rates or not, I know it's really uncomfortable to see interest rates continue to go up or be in that 7% range, but it is holding down some of the prices that would have otherwise just gone berserko. So, it's kind of times that we're in now where I think we're going to have to face the music, which is 6 to 7% ranges could be our future. And we all have to kind of acclimate to that for some time. So I encourage people not to buy hoping interest rates drop to 4% or even 5%. If we get through the woods and we see a lot of good, droppage of inflation continuously, there's a chance that we might level out in the sixes at some point. But I just personally and professionally believe that we're here for a while. So if you have any questions about inflation, interest rates, whether now's a good time to buy or sell or any of that stuff, you know where we're at. We're happy to help.